saying that a petition that has been filed by the RCB marketing head Nikhil Sosasle, as he is now challenging his arrest that has been taken up. Senior advocate Sandesh Rota is now appearing for Sosasle as the AG that is now recounting the sequence of events, recalling that the RCB that won the qualifier match and that the RCB was aware that the cricket team would be in the finals at the end of May month. But there was no information given to the state beforehand about any victory celebration. And this is as far as the matter that has been taken in the court. The AG saying that 1 hour before the match, they are saying that we are likely to hold a victory parade to request to inform was made, but not seeking any formal permission. And the AG says that the letter says that DNA shall make plans for potential victory parade. So they have already decided that they would do it. And there was no official permission that was sought, that they are only giving intimation at 6:30 that they were going ahead and doing it. And this is in violation of law. But however, a permission that is required and was sought at least 7 days prior, that is a norm that should have been followed. The AG is of the opinion that they did not seek permission except for putting out tweets, and the announcement by the RCB was made at 11:30 p.m. on the 3rd of June after the victory at Ahmedabad. The RCB that has a following of over 28 lakh on social media. Now, who is permitted to come to the victory parade is still not mentioned, as they are inviting the whole world. The stadium, which has a capacity of 33,000, as the AG is now referring to one more post by the RCB, saying that one more tweet at around 8:55 a.m. with a video. The videos, however, the AG is of the opinion, suppress the facts in the petition as if they have not done anything, and they have come to court with unclean hands and they have misled the court as if the state conducted it. It is the RCB function, it is a private function, and it is they who have organized it. The AG says that it has the state was belatedly said that the event would have limited entry, but by that time more than 3.5–4 lakh people had already arrived at the gates, and they say that they were blind to everything. Let's get in a word from Neha now. So that is the state representation, Neha, that is now coming across in a way to say that all of the event that was managed is actually done by the entertainment network, by the RCB franchise, and they should take responsibility for the stampede. If you can simplify what's happening in the court.
Well, Amita, it clearly seems like the blame game over here, has continued. We are seeing that on one hand, of course, now you have the government also coming forward and saying, it's DNA and it's RCB that should be held responsible. We've already seen DNA networks and RCB also, in fact, blaming the government earlier, saying that there was adequate, there wasn't adequate preparation from their end as well. There are a lot of victims right now that we're at, in fact, at the DC's office over here in Bengaluru, where we've been, speaking to them as well. They've all been summoned today to come and record their statements also, when we've asked many victims about whom they feel was really responsible for the chaos and the pandemonium that broke out that day, owing to which several were left injured. They've said that it was the collective failure of all of the government, of the organizers, of the event management company as well.
But Neha, what explains the presence of the top leadership of the government at the location, at the venue where they believe that no permission was sought? Then who was responsible for the security, and what was the presence of top leaders doing there at the event if no permission was sought or was given?
Well, absolutely. A very pertinent question that you've raised there, Amita, because the fact is that, we're seeing that now when it comes to the question of permissions, a lot of questions, a lot of tough questions are being asked by the court to the government as well. Who sought permission? Who didn't seek permission? Why was there no better organizing that was done? More importantly, of course, now for the government to come here and wash its hands off, saying that this was entirely an RCB organized event, we just felicitated it. That was the first statement that had come in from the Home Minister. Would the court now, of course, hold all of those people accountable? Is a big question that still arises here. Okay. Remember, it was only yesterday that we saw.
So this is as far as the action that has been initiated by the state government, and now they seem to be challenging the action that has now been taken against them in the courts there, and this is what has been happening as far as the arguments in the court. Let's get you another round of breaking update. Neha continues to be with